Hey everybody, welcome to Cavanaugh's Corner, a YouTube channel with absolutely zero dead bodies. I can't believe I just had to say that. Play the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cavanaugh's Corner. Today, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 best movies of 2017. These are what I think were the best. Now, again, these are the top 10 movies that I saw. I saw a good amount of movies in 2017, but I have to say, these are the ones that really hit home for me. These are the ones that I enjoyed the most. Now, of course, I did not see every movie that came out in 2017. So there's going to be some in there that are, there may be some that are missing, I should say. But all in all, these are movies I really enjoyed, and I think that you would too. Now, I'm not going to get into plot details for these movies. I'm just going to go very quickly through them because otherwise it'll be a half an hour video. I did a video like this last year, and the feedback I got was the video was too damn long. So I'm going to keep it very brief, and we're going to start it right now. Number 10. Is John Wick Chapter 2. I thought this was an outstanding action movie. I thought this was hands down one of the best action movies of the year, if not the best action movie of 2017. I loved this movie. The plot, it really extended a lot of the notions set by the first movie, and it was really, really great to see Keanu Reeves do those stunts. He is an action actor. He is built for that kind of stuff, and I cannot wait for Chapter 3. Number 9 is Get Out. This was a unbelievably big surprise for me. I'm not a big horror guy, but this movie really did a perfect combination of horror, comedy, mystery, psychological horror. It really mixed all these things together and did it absolutely perfectly. Again, Get Out was one of the best movies of the year. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Number 8 is SpiderMan Homecoming. Hands down the best Spider-Man movie ever. This film really did capture what was the best parts of the character of Spider-Man and also gave it kind of a new spin, if you pardon the pun. But the movie was, I think it was just fantastic from beginning to end. A couple really good twists in this one too, and Robert Downey Jr., to see him interact with Spider-Man as Iron Man was just outstanding. To see those two together again was great, and I cannot wait to see them together in Avengers Infinity War. That's going to be outstanding. Number 7 is It. Number 7 is definitely the best horror movie of the year, hands down. It really did capture the essence of the novel, and also, again, did a good job of making it different. It changed enough things, but kept enough things the same to keep that really creepy vibe going. I thought it was amazing, and I really liked the child actors that were in it. I think they all did a phenomenal job. Number 6 is Split. Now, Split is some of the best acting you're going to see in any film all year. Some of the best acting I've ever seen ever. James McAvoy plays a psychotic guy, I should say, with multiple personalities, and he has a whole load of them. He ends up kidnapping these girls, and from there on out, all bets are off. So, really great movie. Another movie that I reviewed here on the channel. Actually, I think I reviewed all the movies on this list, but this one was really something special. This movie was probably the best movie from M. Night Shyamalan in years, hands down, and it was really nice to see him be back in his form. I thought he did a great job. It's just a great movie. You got to see Split. Number 5 is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, this movie got met with a lot of controversy. A lot of my friends did not enjoy it. I loved this movie. I thought it was a great, great Star Wars movie. Just a great movie overall. I thought Rian Johnson's direction in this was outstanding. I really, really liked Mark Hamill in this. It's definitely his best performance in years in terms of a live-action movie. He's a great voice actor, too, but I think his performance in this was just amazing. And that's why Star Wars: The Last Jedi is number 5 on my list. Number 4 was War for the Planet of the Apes. This movie, I was expecting to get a pretty much out-and-out action movie. the conclusion for the Planet of the Apes trilogy that was rebooted a few years back. What I got was an allegory on racism and the Holocaust. I got a very serious movie, not the movie I expected. A lot of people didn't like this movie because it wasn't an action movie and there's war in the title. But if you go into this movie with an open mind and not expecting an action spectacle like John Wick Chapter 2, I think you'll really enjoy it. Woody Harrelson in this is unbelievable. This is one of his best performances ever. And Andy Serkis as Caesar is on another level in this film, and I honestly think we should see Oscar buzz for this film. If it's not, I'd be very disappointed. Number 3 is Logan. Logan is the final film featuring Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. What a great, great way to end the series. This is hands down one of the best comic book movies ever made. It's the only comic book movie I've ever seen in a theater where I cried like a baby at the end of it. Hugh Jackman has played this character for over, I think, 17 years now. And it was really nice to see his character arc come to a close in a very touching yet action-packed spectacular. This movie was amazing, and I also think that the director, James Mangold, he just did wonders with this film. It is oh God, I can't even speak. It's a beautiful looking film, and the black and white version is also an interesting watch if you get it on Blu-ray or 4K. Very interesting film. I love this movie. Also, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, as Professor Xavier, is amazing, and to see these two guys play those parts for one last time really was heart-wrenching. But it's a spectacular film and really does push the comic book film genre forward. It pushes it in a direction that I didn't think we were going to get, but we did with this, and it is outstanding. That's why it's number 3 on my list. Number 2 this year is Dunkirk. Dunkirk is the latest masterpiece. It's kind of funny. Almost every movie Christopher Nolan comes out is a masterpiece in a strange way, but Dunkirk is a war film about the British and Allied troops being trapped on the beaches of Dunkirk, and the men in the air, the men in the land, and the civilians that came and tried to rescue them from the situation. It is an extraordinary film. It is one of the best-looking movies of the year. Of course, Christopher Nolan's cinematography. Hoyt van Hoytema, I think, is the director of photography. He did wonders with this movie. And even though a lot of people missed the point of it, a lot of people did not enjoy it because there was no character backstory. The film is not about characters. It's about the situation. And that is something that this movie is. It's a cold film, but it is a marvelous one. And it was heart-wrenching at times, and it was also very, very intense. It is definitely the most intense film of the year. And I highly recommend it. It's out on 4K now. I will get that soon enough. I have it ordered. I have the entire Christopher Nolan box set ordered. I cannot wait to review the 4K disc for you guys. But Dunkirk is number 2 on my list. That leaves one more. My number 1 film of the year couldn't be anything other than Blade Runner 2049. Blade Runner 2049 is not only the best film of the year, it's the best sci-fi film of the year. It is one of the best movies I've ever seen in a movie theater. Denis Villeneuve really, again, has made a masterpiece of a film. This is a damn near perfect follow-up to the original Blade Runner, which is one of my favorite films of all time. And Harrison Ford in this is just, he's outstanding. He's not in it for long, but he is outstanding. I have to say, every performance in this movie was amazing. Ryan Gosling is just, he's at an all-time high in this film. Roger Deakins, the director of cinematography in this, did a bang-up job. We're talking one of the best-looking movies I have ever seen. I've seen a lot of damn movies in my life. This is one of the best-looking movies. The CGI in this is hands down some of the best I've ever seen. And for the second year in a row, my favorite film of the year was directed by Villeneuve. Last year, my favorite film of the year was Arrival. Nothing quite moved me like that film, and nothing quite captured my wonder of going to see a movie than Blade Runner 2049. It's the reason why I go see movies. If you haven't seen it, it is out on digital right now and will be out on 4K very soon. Please buy it. It is an outstanding film. If you like the original Blade Runner, you will absolutely adore this movie. Although I have heard from people that it is a little slow, and I mean, the original Blade Runner ain't no, fast-paced film either. It's done purposefully. It's done for you to actually look at the landscapes and the overall environment of this future world that takes place in the film. And I have to say, it's a breathtaking film, and it is hands down my #1 favorite film of the year. This is probably going to come out a little after the beginning of January, but I just want to wish everyone a very happy New Year, and have a great night. We'll see you next time on Cavanaugh's Corner. Take it easy.